Okay, let's shatter a stereotype right now. Forget everything you've heard about young people abandoning faith. What if I told you the newest data shows a historic flip? For the first time ever, the youngest adults in America are now going to church more often than their parents and grandparents. This isn't a small trend. It's a seismic reversal that's catching almost everyone off guard. Let's talk about this mind-blowing shift. For decades, the narrative has been solid, almost unshakable. Churches were kept alive by the loyalty of older generations, the boomers and the elders. The young people, they were drifting away. It was a given. But new, comprehensive research from the Barna Group, based on over 132,000 interviews conducted over 25 years, just turned that narrative on its head. Here's the headline. Gen Z and Millennials have officially overtaken boomers and elders as the most frequent churchgoers in the United States. Let's get into the numbers, because they tell a stunning story. The average Gen Z Christian now attends church 1.9 weekends per month. Millennials attend 1.8 times per month. Compare that to boomers, who now average 1.4 times, and Gen X at 1.6. Think about what this means. The youngest adults, the ones constantly labeled as disconnected and secular, are showing up more. And this isn't a blip. It represents steady increases since the pandemic and marks the highest attendance rates Barna has ever recorded for these younger generations. Now look at the other side of the coin. The drop among older generations is just as dramatic. Back in the year 2000, the oldest elder generation attended about 2.3 times a month. Boomers averaged twice a month. Today, their attendance has not only fallen, it's still below their pre-pandemic levels. The fabric of the typical congregation is physically changing color. It's less gray, as Barna's CEO David Kinnaman put it. So what's driving this? Researchers call it a sign of renewed spiritual interest and potential spiritual renewal. After a period of massive disruption and isolation, it seems a significant segment of young people are actively searching for community, transcendence, and answers that the digital world can't provide. This correlates with what we're seeing in places like Northern Ireland, where polls also show Gen Z leading a quiet revival of faith and reporting stronger belief than their parents. But, and this is a massive but, the experts are issuing a crucial warning. Barna's Vice President of Research, Daniel Copeland, calls this good news, but CEO David Kinnaman adds a critical layer of depth. He cautions, church-going alone does not in itself create devoted disciples. Let that sink in. Showing up is the first step, not the finish line. The real challenge now, for every church leader and community, is this. How do you turn increased attendance into deep, lasting, transformative faith? How do you move young people from the pews to a lived faith that shapes their choices, their character, and their impact on the world Monday through Saturday? The data shows that across all church adults, average attendance is still only 1.6 times a month. That's about 2 Sundays out of every 5. There's a huge gap between attending sometimes and being deeply rooted. This presents a massive opportunity and a massive responsibility. The influx of young energy could redefine American Christianity, but it's fragile. If churches approach this wave with the same old methods that didn't hold previous generations, they'll miss the moment. This generation isn't looking for a perfect show. The research suggests they're seeking authenticity, truth, and a challenge worthy of their lives. So what does this all mean? We're witnessing a potential turning point. The long-assumed generational decline in religious practice has hit a surprising roadblock named Gen Z. But here's the question for all of us, whether you're inside a faith community or just observing from the outside. Is this just a bounce back from pandemic loneliness? Or is it the beginning of a genuine, lasting redefinition of what spirituality and community mean for a new generation? And for the churches, will they be ready to offer more than just a seat on Sunday? Will they offer a path to a meaningful life? What's your take? Are you seeing this trend in your own circles? Is it about faith, community, or something else entirely? Drop your thoughts below. This is one of the most surprising cultural shifts happening right now, and every perspective helps make sense of it.